니말라 주주중이 주주중이는 주도 우즈지다 배 배수지 제나 아니 배 주주 된디 윤향 두구에나 미베갈 네트구에나 아니 셈네 구pat 예빠지지도 제바생데 두브레세 순과라 어다티 순과 셈메 숨차 윤향와 니마 찌라 차지 제반에 숨버도 띵인지 오음데데 윤향와텔라 지치도 제바세르세 어다도 순도 아테 인디가라 지 겨르무제 순도 아메리카 미지 다 겨르무제베 동의 켐바지 추저 중스시페 미바지가라 샤투도 세 순도 어다도 발저 지치도 제바셈네 답 이게 받지도 제바 발저 니버 차대요 돼 미세베 야버려 어다때 인디가라 맞아 저 진다 선마다 같이 친구 저 애투질 따야 돼 텐시 템베 거니 친구 저 애투질 따야 돼 답부에 레탕부발에 답랑 취사 때리도
single pointedness 8 stage in the text it says able to maintain concentration 숨제시로 님의 갈래 세야 되기 싫어 갈렸어
세지래
세야 가질래
숨 님이 차 숨버도 윤경 왔을 때다 니마지라 주주 중이여라 주진하니 중이나니 다 이숨 중이 숨주 우차르고도 주주 중이 우고서대 여름에도 뭐 동호 캠바데 주주 쭉쭉 그냥 두고에서 송도
able to maintain single pointedly meditation for like 9 hours. In the text it says kind of divide 12 hours into 4 period and then able to maintain 3 period continuously. And His Holiness talks about one of his American friends doing calm abiding meditation, and he was able to kind of stay 6 hours continuously. And so the main
아메리카 미시에서
so the main practice here is able to maintain single pointedly without any influence of those two obvious obstacle, mental agitation and dullness.
다때 버도 졸와고 거래 맞아 담보 미벨에 자야라 졸와고 거래 다 냠브른 좀 봐지데 졸와메베 다 된데기 될라 졸와메 바고는 이긴 힘이 시다다 배 미바데당 셈임베 예침이 되었잖아 졸와메바 윤짱 짱도 위에나 오다 냠브른 좀 봤으인데 오다 심내 우버도 그래 대 숨도
setting in equipoise 9th, so up to 8 one requires kind of intentional effort, but then reaching the last stage it doesn't require any effort. Concentration or single pointedness comes very kind of spontaneously.
어다 두스나 셈네 구바시데 두스레 때도 지네랑 투비야마 간지 셈 미베간라 찌찌도 네드고 거래 이니가라 셈네 우구시에데 다 지네 투비야게 탑배 튠힌 쪼지 차대요래 어다 띠 용의 셈네 베리메고네 셈네 우시데 셈네 미베간라 네베리메고네 셈네 우시세야데다 다 띠네 셈네 우용야라 이제 지구네 투비야 또 네고네 투비야 때지 숨고
even after attaining setting in equipoise 9 stage, still practitioner is not considered as attaining of calm abiding meditation, but able to maintain kind of single pointedness without any effort. It's still kind of on the way to attaining calm abiding meditation. And the other kind of practice or technique, there's attaining of calm abiding meditation through 6 mental powers and applications of 4 engagements.
wada tindi indikala karsore ile chepa ji sidikala karsigore dana ile chepa da sem danka gomche yuldini deeper chepa chila koku ares koku gura deeper chepa chila ile chepa sidikala wada 이제 지달라 dimdinjupe 이제 체dunjupe 이제 체바메be 이제 흉기주be 이제 지도 수작도스
for engagements those four stages of practices are primarily kind of from the perspective of mind able to kind of getting familiar with the object of the observation. So those four begins with kind of forceful or painstaking. The second is interrupted or repeated, and then third uninterrupted, and then fourth is effortless or spontaneous.
dimdijupe 이제 디기 semne tangbo de nivanyi tukwa semne tangbo nivatsu digala semnang khonan jobadan joban kare
Jobada günde job.
yundu joba oda tengi dimdijupe 이제 ki tukwa rese sungdos ane sumne sumbane dumba pordo semne wu 간제 체dunjupe 이제 ki tukwa rese 엔 제밥메베 이제게 제지도 제바지 아니 흉기주베 이제게 냠버 잡아서 이제 시고네 스르네 구투 상태 어떤 소도스
And for engagements, first forceful or painstaking engagement is used to attain or go through first two stages of the calm abiding, that is setting or placing the mind and continuous setting. Second, repeated or interrupted engagement is employed to go through third through 7 of the 9 stages. That is resetting, close setting, taming, pacification, thorough pacification, and then number 3 of the 4 engagement, uninterrupted, is used to attain single-pointedness, and then 4th of the 4 engagement, effortless or spontaneous, is used to attain number 9 of the 9 stages, that is setting in equipoise.
오단 간제 림든지비 이제가라 semne tangbo de nivattude semne tangbo de nivattude ngaso semne mipekala 15만에 오네 temperature nenze tigala jaguora diperche guora dindigalan dimdinjubi 이제 세야데 다 dindijipe sempe temperature nembochindi ogomguares samtanguares.
Why painstaking or forceful for the first 2 stages of meditation is because for first 2 stages, that is placing the mind in continuous setting, what is needed is very kind of from your side, practitioners, kind of very forceful and painstaking method. You really need to have a concentration, strongly, strong concentration, or using your focus very strongly. That's why it's called painstaking or forceful.
Semipekala ne etu tayaki tindukala pe temperature guarata pe nyembo ene pe karstengon tension yang to tengu ay te chagware tin dimdu jipi chesede tiniki ta semne tambo de nibanyektu sumpane nga dumba pordu 이제 뒤여래 다 찍어 제소 제 체든 주비 이제서 소 찍어니 뭔도 따뜻이 뭐다 원진겨래 원진디가 뭐다 최백원이 지금 년에 배 지와 가르쳐 봐 인도가라 지와 깨봐이나 지와 끼디가라 아니 semmatoro 당상 아니 디가 망보 삼당고도 리 삼당고리 당투나디고래 와다 상기 우승투 삼당투나디고래 전주기 셈 삼당투나디고래 다중에 가서 삼당투나디고래 또 시대 삼당야 망보도 삼방야 포바케게 셈로 쪼아케 쪼나케게 삼당고와 딘주가라 내가 망보래서 체든지 다때 강촌이 체두다 지와 가르치나 지와 셀라게 탑시제와 고바키도 고바 가투야게 고바 셀라게 탑시제고 오라 에는 고바세디 삼바 마른도야 anyway chiwa meza badan le dendege chik phagi nyumong nyimi samdaya gachoni nyumong nyimi samdaya kyun samdaya tuchone ne chiwa meza ba so sende yun tung tse tung dela anyway 상기기 고방 두야게 탑시 띄요간데 맞잖아 니금내로 삼삼지지네 미다박 두스 삼상이야 와다 semba kanchi 탑시 가래나 semba 마르 로야기 탑시 제고 와라 와다 이 탑시 제할라 와다 이제 체든집이 이제 체든님부 땡고 왼산 체든집이 이제 일레져봐 체도에네 간치 예 그랬으면 디버져야지 이제 시고네다 semni ngatu kudu stidi.
And from the the four engagement, the second is repeated or interrupted. So as said before, this is applied from third to seven of the 9 stages. Third, resetting through thorough pacification. So during those stages, practitioners is considered as having understanding of two obstacles, laziness and agitation. Not only a good understanding of those two obstacles, but how to apply antidotes. And in applications of antidotes, there are many different kind of methods that one can use. As said before, when there is experiencing of mind being too low in terms of energy, or too dull, laxity, one needs to think about those antidotes of Buddha nature, bodhicitta, precious human life, and to make mind more re-energized and more stronger. And when there's experience of mind being too kind of agitated, excited, then bringing mind kind of down, its activity, thinking about impermanence and suffering of cyclic existence. So all of those kind of has been used in this second repeated or interrupted stage.
안다 제발 주베 이제 세야 돼. 아니 지지도 제베 심리 예파 지지도 제바 때 두고 와래. 다된 제발 매번 주베 이제 세디가라. 다그 거기 지고 이현 메디가라. sempe 시도 이름은 내도 거와 어디 제발매비 이제 되기 semne 예바도 그래스 링기도비 이제 되기 semne 구바 주다 오만 대바나진지데 랑게 sem데다니 미세가 자샤바니 예체야 메게 어디 텐디지 디버체게 링기도비 이제 세 어디 두수송도 어디 디니니가라 누구진디 유 Eja inji thole yurkya yo marmada di salvodo wa. De madan dina kanzam salvodo lona.
Third of the four engagement, uninterrupted. Uninterrupted in a sense that now our practitioners, there is no interruption from those two obvious obstacles, agitation and dullness, and one can maintain very kind of as said in the from the 9 stages, maintain single-pointedness. And fourth of the four engagement, effortless or spontaneous. And with that, one engage in the the final of the 9th stage, setting in equipoise. And at the 9th stage, it's effortless, spontaneous, and your mind and the object that you are trying to focus upon, it's like water mixing with the milk. You cannot really differentiate which is which. It becomes so kind of integrated, well integrated.
Oda dimaimbas tobngi gone duya yorda ti tin sarsamara. Ila cheba jini sem tangpona tati jena shizo kazarisa.
Shida kamani shush.
Zashan disamare karche.
Re shashan.
Yanti tiwatan tanzero wa. Ta tobngi gone duya yore. Twebe sop sede. Ani twebe sop tege semne tangpo tubu gare. Pe tweba jisamjila twebe sop se sigawa. Sop suni nipa am shu. Ani 덴디질 고고 와라 또 쓰디가라 인도 퇴바 강 퇴바 지샤교데 아니 배 냠내는 자토바 지주나 또때 퇴배서 원이 차고 와라 어디 인도가라 간지 또 뭔가요래 퇴배서 불러서 또 뭔가 somnegone simnego to dande jama junas
top 2 removes.
top 2
And we will stop here for today. And next, we will talk about attaining those 9 stages through 6 mental powers. Beginning with the hearing, power of hearing and thinking, and then mindfulness, introspective alertness, effort, and familiarity. So. Hearing is the main power that is used by practitioners in order to engage into the first stage of the calm abiding, that is setting or placing the mind. In order to set and place the mind inside or within, what is most important needed is it says hearing or listening or understanding of the teachings or practice or technique. And we'll stop here. You can ask questions if you have. If not, we'll conclude with dedication. Samad. Yeah.
I asked Yeshua about this at the break, but hopefully he'll be patient with me now that he has his translator. The word Xinjiang,
Mm-hmm.
could you ask him to explain the meaning of that?
Xinjiang lo the sig di thunda khar lo lo do.
Familiarity or primacy?
신장 세대 루이스임장다 샘신장이 어레스 루이 신장 세대 나랑도 루이데 냉엘링긴 디바 루이기 냉엘링긴 디베 왕기 가왈 콜미즈 버치 어레스 루이 신장 투바이나 네링엘링긴 디바데 따지 아니 샘데 가왈 칸데 루이데 가왈 치 가와치디가라 콜 저버치 차고 와레 마세베 루이 신장 투나 리 심벌 따리 양문제네 에 신장 쪽에네 기호된데 풀투야를 텐데 연구 알았어.
Xinjiang, appliance or suppleness. We talk about physical and mental pliancy or suppleness. And physical, it is considered that what we call in Tibetan, Nengelen, which basically means bad condition, negative condition. So we have that kind of physical condition of being negative, of being kind of, obstructive. And because of having that kind of condition or that kind of state of being, it doesn't allow us physically kind of easily engage into creating a positive activities. And therefore, when you attain physical pliancy, what it means is it's the opposite of what you have been before. So physically you become so now, effective, so smooth. It's totally up to kind of your body, however, whatever you want to engage in creating positive activities. And in the text we find talking about becoming your body like so light like a cotton, and sometimes you see image depictions of practitioners flying. The body becomes so light.
밀레데 바다 박이나 열에스 분명 어떠서 리 신장도 비다레스.
So in that image you can see the images of flying that represents attaining of physical Xinjiang or pliancy.
디 루기자 마르다스 오늘 여름부터 디 가딘낭도 숨고도 여름부터 안에지 로 예주적인지 저chen 냠렘 바지 엠바게 당고코 미르케르도아 인 교가도 좀네니 랍 안에지네니 베바 리턴 데디가라 아니 콘조년도 곰 예갱이 간사지 리신장 쪽에서 따도 지금 젠데도 우스치네 피르 손자다 아니되게 여름 주주도 디다 여름지 딱 구도 차리어래 어다 이 여름지 리신장 쪽에 따라서 대송도 어다지 리신장 센 좀나 심벌 트라이안 와서 대송도 어다 두스치네 강제 개발을 꼴 리드 개발을 꼴 대부처이나 리 신장 주겠다. 샘대 개발을 꼴 주어이나 샘 신장 주겠다. 이니긴 또에 파기 니체서 늘사는 디 미주야기 게임 디바소데 리 신장 리기 냉엘링 디바다 샘이 냉엘링 디바세데 데리 나는 저 삼로지다네 삼로세 따다 코르마투야 돼 샘이 냉엘링 디비치거래 오다 두스지디가라 주비리 맞잖아 담보 샘이 냉엘링 물러 샘기 샘신장의 물러 쭉 리신장의 치수 주베래도
Not only kind of we see those in the images, but His Holiness used to share this story that there was a nun of 80 years old. She was a lay person before, but then later she renounced and become fully ordained nun and practitioners of Dzogchen, great perfection. And so he mentioned one time to His Holiness that one of her practitioners that she used to stay practice with kind of saw kind of flying through the air, and and His Holiness kind of mentioned about because of attaining of that kind of suppleness or pliancy, and as said before, we call it deeper or obscurations, both physical and mental, because of those obscurations, when not purified, physically there's feeling of laziness, not wanting to do it, not kind of able to do it, and mentally it's when not able to kind of focus or think. That's because of those obscurations, and you can purify those, and once you purify, then you attain what is pliancy or suppleness. In terms of sequences, it is considered that first practitioners attained mental pliancy and then physical.
지금 니는 살포도스 누구 좀 봤대도
So that was attaining of based on sequences. It is clearly explained in the Liberation in the Palm of Your Hand, that book. Yeah.
You mentioned it, but I think I missed it. What role does suffering play?
Dungegi dakalore. Dunge yora. Dungegi dakalore gomgi nanglola. Pendo laore. Daji kariyore lodo. 아주 dunge nyanga shora digi gom nanglola.
다들 중간 코너 옴레데 펜드에다 개요 말이지 중간도 삼돈다나 이 카초니 그게 잘 카규라 핑기로 왔어 중간 맨날 간지 중간 맨날 중간에 야보여 준준은 순어레스 중간에 야보지 처진이 빼 야보여레스 중간 맨날 민주께요 말에 중간에는 민주기 그랬어 중간 삼다바이나 아니 텔 타르좀 두고미도 타기로 와 타르탑지 이어나 중간 삼다네 중간에 끈 따두고라 견들 따두거나 텔 탄도기 로직기 그러와 탄도기 로직기 깨와이나 간 에네 타르체네 베 지디 세용 그래 두스네 그게 졸라 카통야기 현지직도 왔어
It was said in another book, Shantideva's book, to the Buddhist Center, that without suffering there is no renunciation. So although suffering itself cannot be kind of beneficial by itself, but it can be immensely beneficial in kind of bringing your mind towards creating positive activities or becoming your mind positive nature. So when you intentionally think about suffering and trying to understand it, you will come to realizations that this is something that you don't want to experience, something that you don't want to be with. And when you come to that realization or that feeling, then it will take you to the next step of is there any possibilities that you can free yourself from suffering or not? And then that will lead to kind of seeking a method and ways to free yourself from suffering. And when kind of having that kind of journey, that will take you to, yes, there are methods, techniques, practice that you can do to free yourself from suffering. So that is the creation or engaging in positive activities. So therefore, the understanding and contemplation or meditation on suffering is considered as one of the best way to kind of take us to the practice of creating positive activities. I think we are done when you arrive. We finished just.
Unless you have a question. Hey, walk in the door with a question.
Yeah, I thought you came for questions just for.
Oh.
There's another one for question.
You have a question?
Yes.
Yeah. Kari rawe korwe shingam de pendam de wa ma de jongwe ne jere ziwan tenzin gyatso yi jabe side bardo tengyu chi jambal pawe chitra kemba ta kondo zambo tenyam te jindu teta kunge jeson da lo jenge wa de da tamje rapto te sum shabe kyawa tamje ge ngowa kanla chodo ngawa la jenge tsawan de gwenja sambo cheche rapto ngowa raiki. In the land and circled by snow-white mountains, the source of all happiness and benefits, flows in a person generously dancing Gyatso, remained until samsara ends. Just as the bodhisattva Manjushri attained omniscience and surrendered about